Hello everybody, my name is Archie Carter and welcome to another instalment of The Good, The Bad and The Chelsea. Obviously if you haven't watched this series before, in each episode I'm going to go through two good things and two bad things about Chelsea's performance and about the game in general. Chelsea just beat Fulham 2-0 in a fantastic win. Obviously it wasn't an easy win, but we'll get more into that. But without further ado, let's get into the good, the bad and the Chelsea from the Fulham game. The first good thing is that Joao Pedro shines yet again. What a start for the season Joao Pedro is having. I mean, obviously, at the end of our season in the Club World Cup, Joao Pedro came in and hit the ground running straight away. Got 3 goals in the Club World Cup. And in pre-season, he had a very good pre-season, getting 2 goals there. And he's continued his form into the start of this season. Do you know what I love most about Joao Pedro and most about what I've seen from him as a signing so far? So a lot of last season, one of Chelsea's biggest problems was we didn't have enough ways to find a way to score. Obviously, when you look at the great teams and then you look at the champions, you can play as good of football as you want, you can dominate a game as much as you want, but if you can't find different ways to score, then you're just not going to be champions. And so far, Chelsea have found multiple different ways to score, especially through set pieces, which is where Joao Pedro found his goal. And Joao Pedro has been at the heart of that throughout the start of this season. He's been a threat in the air and from set pieces. He's just so chaotic for defenders to deal with. Last season, we only got 6 goals from set pieces. We're already at 4 now for this season, and Joao Pedro's been involved in 3 of those. He's got 2 goals and he's got an assist. So it's just great to see that Joao Pedro has come in and has offered us another route for finding a goal, because when we don't play well, like in games against Fulham, we're going to have to find goals to find a way to win if we want to be competing for the big trophies this season. Joao Pedro has helped massively with that. Obviously the team's been fantastic in general, but yeah, Joao Pedro has helped massively with that, and it's been a fantastic start to his Chelsea career. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he can bring after the international break. Another good point is that Enzo Fernandez showed his resilience. Now, I'm not going to lie, the first half against Fulham, Enzo Fernandez had probably the worst performance I've seen him have in a Chelsea shirt, without a doubt. It was just absolutely shocking. He was not good in transition at all. On the counter, he was not making good decisions. His passes were clumsy. His balance wasn't great either. So he just wasn't looking like his usual self. But in the second half, his performance improved quite a bit. But the main thing I want to point out is that Enzo Fernandez went and had the guts to say, you know what, I'm going to take this penalty when Chelsea got awarded a penalty against Fulham early on in the second half. And it could have been easy just to give that penalty to someone like Joao Pedro, who has already scored in the game and he's probably one of the best penalty takers in the Premier League. But Enzo Fernandez said, no, I'm going to take on this responsibility as a true leader. That's the kind of mentality I want at my club. I want to see somebody stepping up, taking the responsibility, and bringing all that weight on your shoulders and flourishing with it. And Enzo scored a fantastic penalty. He just went up to the ball and just struck it straight down the middle, right through Bernd Leno's legs. It was a fantastic penalty, and yeah, it put us 2-0 up. And it put us well on our way to 3 points as well. So well done for Enzo Fernandez for showing that kind of mentality and that resilience, because that's going to be very important throughout the season. And now on to the bad points of the match against Fulham. And the first bad point is that Chelsea have been so unlucky with injuries this season. Obviously, Levi Colwill tore his ACL and he's out for most of the season, which is just absolutely devastating to hear. We've had injuries with like Cole Palmer, who's been out of the West Ham game and the Fulham game. Hopefully he'll be back for the game against Brentford, but that's kind of touch and go, I think. And you've got Lavia and Badiashile, who's not up to full fitness yet either. So it's really difficult to deal with these injuries, and now we've just got another massive one, and Liam Delap in such a freak injury, by the way. It's a run into the channel that he makes so often. It's just this time he pulled his hamstring, and it's really devastating to see, because I really wanted to see Liam make an instant impact at Chelsea, and I feel like he could have done. yeah, that this injury now has kind of pushed that back a bit, and he's hopefully going to have to make an impact when he gets back. I know he's going to come back stronger whenever that is. The lad's got a fantastic mentality. He's got a strong mentality. Everyone knows that. So I think he's going to be absolutely fine kind of overcoming this injury. But now Chelsea have this problem of who's going to start up front, because Tyreek George came on for him, and Tyreek George was basically non-existent in the match. I don't even know what Tyreek George's position was. He was just kind of running around in the attack. He wasn't really having a set position. It seemed like he was playing a bit further forward than Joao Pedro at times, which is a bit strange to me. We're going to have to find an answer soon. I'm praying that answer is going to be Nicholas Jackson coming back to the club. I've got a lot of faith in Nicholas Jackson, without a doubt. But I hope he comes back to Chelsea and he fills Liam Delap's place, because that's our best option right now. And our last bad point is that our fitness is not at the level we want it to be yet. It's clear that the short 2-week break from the Club World Cup to pre-season is taking its toll, which I expected, to be honest, because it's the start of the season and we need those fitness levels to kind of get back up a bit. And it showed quite a lot in this game. It has shown against West Ham as well. It showed against Crystal Palace. Our passes have been sloppy. It's been a bit lethargic. And Maresca does not like playing that way. But on the positive side of things, we're not playing our best and we're still picking up wins, which is what champions do. And if you want to compete with the teams like Arsenal and Liverpool, you've got to win when you're not at your best, because that's what they do. Now, obviously, we've got the international break, so it's also going to be a well-deserved break for a lot of our players as well. And when we get back, the transfer window will be finally closed, thank goodness, because now that means Maresca will know what kind of squad he's working with, and we can kind of kick on and have a great season, hopefully. Overall, our performance against Fulham, it wasn't great, but we got the 3 points, and that's what matters. As I said, I expected this start to the season where we're playing quite lethargic and there's a lot of fatigue creeping in. But now some players are having a break, and we're going on to international break now, so players can kind of heal up and get back to full fitness again. Hopefully we can kick on and kind of dominate games a bit more, and we don't have to win ugly like we have done at the start of the season so far. But let me know what you guys think of Chelsea's performance in the comments below. But points-wise, we've got 7 points on the league table, so we are top of the league as it stands. When this video comes out, we'll probably be like 2nd or 3rd. It's a good start to the season, 7 points out of 9. I'm happy with that, and hopefully we can kick on after the international break. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.